reminded me of fucking this story from high school, bruh. Bruh, we used to call this chick the doctor, right? I don't remember her real name. But I just remember my homeboy coming up. I just remember.
Take care of you, my nigga.
Nah, let me tell you this shit, bro.
I'll erase you here.
She used to come. This dude, my homeboy came. It was the weekend. We came back to school. We talking during lunch, and he was like, "Yo, so such and such sucked my dick, bruh." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "How was he?" She was doing a thing, right? She was doing a thing. He's like, "Something weird happened after I nutted." He was like, "What?" He was like, "She told me that I need to change my diet." And I'm like, "Nigga," I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" She's like, "My shit was salty." She's like, "You need to eat more fruits and vegetables." He was like, "Wait a second." He's like, "This bitch can make recommendations for your health just based off sucking your dick." so we used to call her as the doctor because she would be giving niggas recommendations, man. I was like, hold up, bro. So I was like, she gave you some head, and then she was like, you need to eat more fruits and vegetables.
Bro, you about to make me choke, bro. No pun intended.
You eat too much. You eat too much ramen from Ichiraku's. You need to eat some more watermelon. So we used to call her as the doctor, right?
That's some wild
You reminded me of when it was me and two homeboys. We was hanging out, right? And we was hanging out near the mall. We just had got something to eat. We was chilling. And then one of my homeboys, he was like, yo, my homegirl stay around here. He's like, you want to see something funny? I was like, what? He said, my nigga, he said, I'm trying to get my dick sucked. I was like, why are you telling me this, nigga? What the fuck?
Why the fuck is it always niggas trying to tell you that shit? Like, bro, why the fuck you telling me this? Like,
yeah, it was me. It was three of us, and me and old boy was like, we was just looking at him like, good for you, nigga. Like, who cares? But he was just like, he was like, this nigga was a straight up savage. He was dead ass. He's like, I'm trying to get my dick sucked. We was like, okay, good for you. So then he whip out his phone, right? We sit down on the bench. He whip out his phone, and he call up some old white girl, right? And he's like, what's up? We said, what you doing? She's like, you can hear her on the phone. She's like, I'm not doing nothing. She's like, I'm just chilling or whatever. He's like, yo, he's like, well, I'm trying to get some head. He's like, what's up? And she's like, all right. She's like, and then she hangs up the phone. Like 5 minutes later, shorty lived like 5 minutes up the block. She comes walking with her jacket and her purse. Like she had makeup on too. Like she was going on a date. I'm like, me and my boy looking at the other boy like, it's that easy? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, he's trying to be like a gentleman and shit. He's like, so how you doing? He's like, what's up? What's up? I was like, man.
Let me get the seat for you.
I mean, like, if you two motherfuckers don't go somewhere, bro. And she's like, so what's up? He's like, she said, what's up? He's like, I called you. He's like, I told you on the phone. He's like, I'm trying to get my dick up. He's like, what's up? She's like, come on. And then they disappeared into the dark. I was like, I'm just like, really, nigga? And then she's pulling him away, and he turns around and looks at us and just like winks and smiles. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a savage, bro. But I'm just like, god damn, these white girls is nasty, bro. This is a quick one. I had this chick in my high school PE class. I used to hate this bitch. She was a white girl, of course. She used to always say racist shit. And it was a Friday afternoon, and she said during class, we got into an argument about something. She said I was like one of the most obnoxious people that she ever met or something like that, which was a compliment to me. But I was like, well, then she was like, well, all black people have AIDS, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
What?
Yeah, she said some racist shit like that. I was like, if I was a female, I would beat your ass. But I was like, I'm gonna let that slide. Whatever, it's nothing I could do. The teacher said that I heard it, but there was nothing they could do. So then we go home that weekend. We come back to school on Monday, and same nigga, the Philly nigga, because this nigga was a straight up savage. I told him, yeah, he was on the football team. So then he was a Philly nigga that was on the football team, so he got a lot of bitches. And I told him what she had said. I was like, yo, you can't be talking to such and such. I was like, that bitch said that all black people got AIDS. And then she's like, her? Oh, no, she's cool. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? She's like, we was over the crib, nigga. The whole team fucked her, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, nigga, we gave that bitch AIDS. I'm like, god damn. I'm like, god damn. So I'm like,
I took L. One L, but like, look, I danced like 4, 5, 6 chicks that night. So it's like, whatever, like, it's one L.
I got an L for you. I don't know if I told this one in the video, but when I was in the 6th grade, I had asked this girl out. I was like, you want to go to the movies with me? And this was the year that the first Spider-Man that came out with Tobey Maguire, the original joint. And we was talking on the phone like the night before, and she was like, so when we go to see the movie, she's like, I really like you, but she's like, do you really want to watch the movie? She's like, cause I'll give you some head or whatever. And then, you know, mind you, I'm like 11. I'm like 11 or 12.
Yeah, like you don't even understand it.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I wasn't really grasping the thing. And I said, I was like, it's Spider-Man. I was like, I want to watch Spider-Man. Oh my God. So I turned down some top to watch Spider-Man. That is a true story. I specifically remember that's exactly how I said it to her. I was like, no, this is Spider-Man, nigga. You see that trailer? The funniest shit I seen when I was in Atlanta, my cousin needed to get his truck fixed, right? So I ride with him to his homeboy's shop. Yeah. And he sit there getting his truck fixed. He's like, it's gonna be a while. He's like, you wanna see something funny? I was like, all right. He's like, this is crackhead to hang around here. I was like, okay. And then he's like, and then he whistles and his motherfucker come out the bushes, right? I was like, oh God.
What, a dog?
No, and like he was a dog. The crackhead just came out the bushes. He was like, "Hey man," and he's like, watch this. See, he said, "You want to see something funny?" He's like, "Hey man," he's like, "I give you $5." He's like, all right. He's like, "But you gotta do 500 push-ups." He's like, all right. So then he get down and he do 500 push-ups, and he did this shit like in dog. I'm telling you, this nigga's a robot. He did this shit like in 2 minutes, bro. And we counted. This nigga did 500 push-ups like in 2 minutes. He's like, thank you. And then he just went bobbing off like he was fucking Tyrone Biggins. Go get my crack. I was like, Jesus Christ.